Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. It's time for Dungeon 7, Jabu-Jabu's Belly, and we're heading left first for a small key. Because we're underwater, we can swim over pits. And the object of this room is to get one of these diamond blocks in front of every one of these statues. So, 3 little switches here. This will give us a small key. But yeah, I know all this, and we're gonna try to blitz through this thing. Because I attempted it twice already. And I was wandering lost, backtracking so much. So here, dive up. Any yellow sunlight underwater means you can go up a floor. Which, it seems obvious, but up until now we haven't had to think that way. Dungeon map, it is useful. Oh, we don't have that yet. Yeah, we get our next switch hook. And that was one of the rooms, that one that I just tried to switch hook across the water. That was one of the rooms that I couldn't figure out, and I had to look at that guide after failing twice. But we got the small key. With that, we want to come up here. This is the first thing you have to do. There's like no point in doing anything else in this dungeon until you do this. But I'll try not to be all frantic, walkthrough-y, but I am kind of in a dungeon blitz mode, and sometimes I like to be in that. Because you don't, it's bad enough you gotta listen to me. You don't want to listen to me longer because I'm fumbling. So we're gonna ignore the owl statue. Stepping on this, you heard water going out. It drains the water. The owl says something in riddle form, basically that the red switch drains the water, the 2 blue switches bring the water back in. Like a whale, I guess. So now that the water is drained, we could go back to some of those early rooms and push some blocks. Like this room down here, it was full, but now we could drop down here and be very careful with the stupid D-pad. Switch hook, extremely careful. Switch. There we go. I forget what they said that appraises as, but it's halfway decent if you don't have the red ring at least. Yeah, you can grab this now that the water's gone. Another small key. And this will bring us to that other puddle room, yep. So when it was full with water, you might think you have to switch hook that thing onto the switch. Let's come down here real quick and get the compass. And if we keep going down, it's the dungeon entrance again. So we've pretty much cleared all but one room near the entrance. So now that the water's not here, we can cane this. It opens this door, and we're on our way. Now we're going to the right blue switch to bring the water back in. It's basically our goal. So we got a left and right here. Right is the long, arduous path that you have to keep doing if you don't do everything right the first time. So for the backtracking, this dungeon kind of sucks. Wait on this bubble. I took a beating both times before this. In this room, you just want to move as fast as possible to hopefully avoid their crazy patterns. There's actually supposed to be a boomerang. I think I read something like one of the Goron games, they give it to you if you persevere. It might be the dance. Or maybe target carts or something. Alright, this brings us here. So we're bringing the water back up. I think it brings it up to the 2nd floor, and then if I hit the other one, it'll bring it up to the 3rd floor, which is the final step. But we are going to have to drain it again one more time. So, either way, it's kind of a lot of back and forth with this. We had some crazy wind going on, man. I'm surprised I haven't lost power. But anyway, since the water's back in, no sense diving, but it brings us over to this door where we get another small key. If you dive down in that water, it just brings you back as if you went down the staircase. But it's full of water and there's nothing to do right now. So, quick small key, and now we're going right back where we were, but instead of going to the right, we want to go left to a new pool. This takes us to the mini-boss, which leads to the dungeon item, and we basically can't do anything until we do this. directly south of this room is where we laid the cane switch down. So you don't have to worry about the northern door of that room since it just goes here, and this is a one-way ticket, basically. If any of that makes sense. So for this boss, Seed Shooter, Rock's Feather. Blast him down to small size and then just wail on him. Aw, crap. Alright, I mean with the Master Sword, wait, I want the Fairy. Probably don't even need to bring him down to small size. Luckily we got the small key from that side room, see? Like if you went left instead of back down first, you'd be screwed. Why isn't this opening? Hello? Oh, you gotta hold the D-pad into it for longer. Anyway, you got the long switch. So there's one room immediately that comes to mind. We haven't seen it yet because I've been just going to where exactly is necessary. Crap. Speaking of, we want to not take the stairs. We want to go back to the cane switch room. That's what I'm going to call it. Yeah, because there's a staircase. Remember where I hookshot for the ring on the golden island? Yeah, so we can do this now. It's not necessary, but it is the fastest way back over here where we gotta go. So now that it's full of water, the island's not here, but instead of staircase. And this was like the very first thing I did on my first attempt at this. And you waste all this time swimming over here, only to learn that you need the long switch. It makes me wonder, like, you know how much I praise Great Bay Temple, and how I don't think the Water Temple's as bad as people say? This is just destroy all enemies. But, like, listen to me now. I'm in that go mode because I know what to do. But I understand why people hate dungeons like this. Like, I'm not saying this is good. It's neat. Now that I know it, I do like it better. But I understand how long you're lost and how confusing it is and how much you have to backtrack on your first attempt without a guide or anything. Now we want to drain the water again, so just keep going up to that first golden staircase up here. Like, this to me is way more labyrinthian, confusing than Great Bay Temple. Because Great Bay is simply top to bottom, clockwise, then counterclockwise. This, I don't even know. It's too segmented to summarize it that neatly. Like, first you gotta be like, okay, up, sideways, up and drain, back down to the side, up to the side, bring the water back, go back. Like, it's too many steps. So you're just getting the immediacy factor here, where I know what the heck's going on. But that's the thing, now that I know, it's kind of it's one of those complicated dungeons that once you know it, you can blitz through it every time, and almost look forward to it. Much like people feel about Stone Tower Temple, how I feel about Great Bay. I think, what's to the left? The room that needs big water, so we're just going back down. Yeah, long switch. The one room down here by the entrance that we have yet to do. That basically gives away what the dungeon item is. Like, I knew right away, right here. We're gonna need the cane and the thing. This thing, from over here, the original one doesn't reach that far. But that's the only way to get this switch outside to put on one of these. There we go, man, just moving through this thing. That's 2 keys, that's not enough. The boss key stretch is like 4 keys. Did I say that already? This is just like door after door that you need keys for. It's crazy. So now we're going back, because we have, what's new? We have the long switch. And remember, right where we raised the water, there was all those peg blocks. So now we can hookshot over the gap, which brings us close to the boss key road, if you will. You'll see in a minute. Which means we gotta do this crap again. The fastest way for this, I notice, is sword the pot, quick loop over, and wait on the second one. If you're not quick, see how that other bubble went back? Like, if you don't have the sword ready, if you try to power bracelet that pot, the bubble comes and gets you. That's a real pain in the neck. I don't know, maybe it's like, this is like a boxing fight. I've been knocked down twice, and I'm about to be TKO'd, but now I'm pissed, so we're doing it. Remember to do this first. I think it's important. Bring the water back, even though this is baby level 2 side, and we're going for big level 3. You gotta do it incrementally, so the water's kinda back, now we really want to flood the place. So first small key, this brings us to the final flood switch. And up north there's the boss key road. Okay, we should not have to touch any of these anymore. Keep the water totally flooded in because we did everything else. There's this exit block, we do have to go back. However, this is a waste of time because we gotta come back here anyway, but this is where, on my second run, I got stuck. So open this door, same situation, 0 keys, and was like, alright, what do we got here? Gosh, a seed just to slap you in the face. And you still need 2 or 3 more keys to keep going. And I think I only had the water because I only stepped on that final switch. So this, I think I'm doing this right now. We actually want to go back this way before using that quick exit by the red switch. Because that's full of water now. But it's not the diveable kind. Not the deep dive, anyway. See? But because the water is now at its highest point, this southern room that we have yet to be in actually has a purpose, and this is why I got stuck. I had no idea that this happened. That is a pit until the water is this high. And it brings over that thing. So there we go. And this is a small key probably, right? Yep. And now we're basically done. We're just going for the boss key, but there's still that one other room. So we have to come back down here. See right there on the far left, the chest? Everything else should be done, so yeah, we're almost done. Actually kind of flying through this. Oh, whoops. I thought I could swim over that for some reason. But yeah, we want all of this flooded from now on. We need it to get this final chest. It's one that was bugging me for so long. So the fastest way would be... There's a quick side thing over here. Boss door's right up there. But we have to come at it a different way. I just had this chili, man. Okay, so, we could swim over here now. And because we could float in a pit, we could do that and get this small key. Any other way? Well, there's only other one way you can enter this room, and that's if it's at water level 2, but then you're swimming in a puddle there and you can't use your switch hook. So it has to be this deep in order to get that, and now we have the last 2 keys that will lead to the boss key, and then it's just getting to the boss key door itself and we're done. So I think I've done this almost perfectly at this point, which I'm thankful for. A few moments I had to stop and think. But yeah, there's some crazy storm system. It's a tornado-warned storm, but the tail end of it is winter stuff. It kind of looks cool on the weather map. It's spinning so fast, like the counterclockwise motion. It's so obvious on just the basic weather map. Like, it almost looks like a hurricane, but on the mainland. It's spinning that much. But it's so cool because, like, the left part of it that's looping around counterclockwise, it's all, like, pink and blue as the way we color it here in the US to indicate a wintry mix or snow. So right now, we were just getting pounded with the rain and the wind part of it, but it seems like the snowy part's coming now. I like that stuff, man. Okay, so there's one more. Yeah, I imagine the pain getting to this door without a small key. And it would probably be that far side room we had to go back for. That's it, we're done. Now we just gotta do what I haven't done yet, but I did read about it. This is convoluted too. How do you get to the boss door? Well, as it turns out, you have to pretend like you're going to raise the water level for the first time. I guess this is where the dungeon map and the compass would help you. But over here to the left, where we fought the mini-boss, there's that owl statue. What is the deal? I'm confused if we're going up or down. Yeah, I can't dive here. Yeah, that's where we gotta be. So, yeah, okay. These tiles, we dive up. I'm just curious, I haven't been by this statue yet. Oh, can't use it underwater. Oh, maybe the shooter version I could've. Oh well. I don't really care. I know what to do for the boss too. It's all just switch hook stuff. Yeah, that dungeon is a doozy, man, but you just attack it knowing what to do, which I know makes no sense. So, I think you gotta make him hurt himself. Blue hurts red, red hurts blue. You switch to make him change color, you just gotta time it. Yeah, just like that. And that seems to be his only attack. What you gonna do, son? You got nothing. Nothing to it, man, and that's full hearts because we started with 4 instead of 3, and we brought over a bonus heart container from that password. So what's gonna happen if we get more? You got the rolling sea, an essence of time. The mystical song of the sea roars into a crashing wave that sweeps heroes out into adventure. Under 20 minutes, man. So much better than being lost. You're too late, Link. The Black Tower has already reached the heavens. Your might alone can't stop this. Wait, are we at the final thing already? I thought it was 8, then the final. That was only 7. The Black Tower is finally complete. Powers of darkness, come to me. The powers of darkness flow through me. The powers swell. Even without the powers of young Nehru, I can stop time. Now true darkness comes, the sorrow of people shall be delivered to me, lighting my flame of sorrow. I feel like sometimes the writing could use some work. Like, one of the things you learn is to not repeat words too much. Like, if you've already said sorrow 3 times, find a synonym, or like a better way of describing it. None can stop Varen now, you can only wait for the flame of sorrow to light. What of you? All humanity can feel the sorrow. I guess it's for kids, they're driving it home what it is, I guess. It's also its name. Saving Nehru isn't enough. Varen's deeds have changed the world, Link. I cannot hear the last essence at all, but it must be somewhere in Labrina. I'm relying on you, Link. Well, since we flew through that finally, you've done so much for us. Our seas are clean, and all is well. I offer you our symbol of heroism, the Zora scale. Would it be heroism? Why is that word weird to me all of a sudden? Heroism? No, that wouldn't work. Heroism. There you go. That's how you properly say it. Like heroin. Or whatever. Screw that word, man. Hey, King, I did it. You are the hero who saved the Zora Seas. I offer you thanks on behalf of all Zoras. Yeah, now when are you going to get out of your chair so you stop having troubles in every game? Even in Breath of the Wild and that Age of Calamity, I think he had a scene. When are we all going to get out of our chairs, huh? That's the real question. Nah. So, let's go back to the village. By the way, you may notice my rupees. I also bought a potion from Syrup again to have going into that dungeon. My body's not feeling right neither. Oh man. Let's see what we've got. My computer's making a lot of noise and that makes me worried about the recording. Like, what happened to that other episode? Armor ring level 1. Damage taken down, sword damage down. That's not what we found in the dungeon just now. Toss ring, already have it. Quicksand ring, already have that one. Whimsical ring, sword damage down, sometimes deadly. That's what we just got in Jabu-Jabu's Belly. The like-like ring, become a like-like. Yeah, so that whimsical one, it's like, your sword damage sucks, but the critical hit chance is greater, I guess. Or the one-hit blow. And now that we have the long thing, we can finally do this. Ah, well, had I known that's what it was, would have came here first. But I think the Zora scale is our next important thing. Green luck ring, half damage from traps. What constitutes as a trap? Because there was that other thing that was half damage from spiked floors. Would it be like the sliding disc guys? The spinning blades? Let's think for a moment here. We want to warp back to where we were, basically. Because there's the Sea of Storms. And I was reading a little bit ahead that we need to present the Zora scale to somebody as proof we're ready for it or something. So let's just do that. Try to find our way to the next dungeon and we could maybe blitz through that one too. I don't know. I mean, I've enjoyed actually doing the majority of this game. I know for seasons I used the guide for a lot of them, but this one I've played most of the dungeons blind. And that was what I was doing with Jabu-Jabu, but it was just... I was screwing up so bad. Oh, I guess it's not this guy. Well, wait a minute. Oh. Well, this is a post-Jabu thing. I wonder what that one is. But... this island is suddenly making more sense. Sea of Storms is this way, but it was blocked off. But we know this island moves west and east, depending. So hopefully this is right. We're gonna be in that same latitude, longitude, right? Yeah. But the island moves, so now we can dive, so we're technically in the Sea of Storms. As indicated by the whirlpools, I suppose. It's over here. Oh, that was that stupid thing. This guy. He's gotta be it. The seas beyond here swallow up all who venture into them. The Sea of Storms. I cannot allow a child like you to pass. The Zora Scale. So you're Link. You may pass. I know not what lies beyond, and I ask not why you must pass. Fare you well. Thank ye much. Dang it. Moving away just to fall in the John. The John. Why the John? There's so many nicknames for toilets, man. That was where we were with Dimitri. I was trying to go here before. Hey! Get back here. Oh, heck yeah, this music again. Tales tell of giant ruins out east in the Sea of No Return. I know what they're on about. If you go out to the ruins out east, you can never return. Yeah, the eyeball thing. On Tokay Island or whatever. Captain isn't thinking about a thing. How long have we been adrift? Ahoy! It's been a long time. I didn't expect to meet you here. We've come all the way back from Holodrome, but we got stuck in this Sea of Storms and can't get out. You've got the Zora Scale Sea Charm. Aye, that could calm the Sea of Storms. How about you give me that Zora Scale? Okay. You're a good man. Ahoy, mateys. See the spirit of a seafaring man. Now we can escape these seas. Take this as a sign of me thanks. It's the jewel called the Tokay Eyeball. It's said to be the thing that opens the way to the ancient tomb. I don't know if it's true or not, though. Yeah, we know exactly where that goes. You've really helped us out. We found that Tokay Eyeball on Crescent Island. Maybe you should head that way. We're off now. Dang it. So short-lived. Those guys were cool, man. That can't be all this was for. When in doubt, go underwater. I wonder if the Earth will flood again. But we'll be adapted to it somehow by then. That's curious. Like, what if you could peer into the future and all of civilization was underwater? Like Subnautica-type bases and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid. Well, we don't need much more proof than that now, do we? So let's go to Crossmess Island, as TT says it. Diddy Kong Racing! Press start. Who did you like to be in Diddy Kong Racing if you don't say Bumper? That's fine, because they're all awesome. Tip Top was my go-to as a kid. I liked Tip Top and Timber. And I'm Banjo! He says it all crazy. But Bumper, man, I like him. My name's Bumper. Ooh, woohoo! He's got the most casual woohoo. Is that it already? Show your courage, wisdom, and power. The road to the past shall then open. Alright. This is good. I want to sprint to the next dungeon and get that done too. So we'll be right there. And then that'll be next episode. Whether it's blind or I fail so much that I have to do what I did this time has yet to be seen. What is this? Is this wisdom I'm using? What am I doing right now? Ah, what a wise guy standing there ready by the pot. Oh no, this is the wisdom test. So use the stones as markers? No, that ain't gonna work. Why did we say ain't? Ain't a word. But it is in the dictionary, I think. These days. Hang on. There's a test. Yup. It's a slow way of doing it, but it works. Okay, so it drops off. It's gonna make us loop all kinds of away from the door. That's what all of these puzzles do. Like, to a point, it almost becomes predictable. Oh, what? Like, anytime this shows up, you know you're gonna be going to the far wall at some point. There is a hole there. So we're gonna have to Rock's Feather. Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe I was supposed to go up before this, but that works. Hang on. I think you could just push it. Yeah. That's actually easier. Here's the far wall part. Maybe not. Up and then right, probably. No, we could keep going up. Well, can we keep going left, though? No, we cannot. But, you know what we can do? We could say screw it and do a leap of faith. Yeah. How's that for wisdom? Stupid cave. No, it's all good. Or maybe that was courage, technically. I don't know what the heck anything is. Who am I? Just here, man. Everything's a mistake. Let's just put these ducks in a row. Yeah, okay. That's some victory music. Wait! This is that awesome song that played when the pirate ship was taken off. There it is. I don't know what's up with these blue statues, but we're not gonna jump off. We were just there. Let's just follow the enemies. It'll take us there. This Master Sword Man. Hold on, we gotta test it on the blue Lionels. Are they even one-hit kill right now? Oh no, they take 2 hits. Even with the Red Ring Master Sword combo. Well, there you go. We made it. Level 8. This will be next time. Thanks for watching. See you then.